KTN Sports News, brought to you by SportPesa.
Right, let's now get into sports news. Former Harambee Stars tactician Jacob Ghost Mulee and Zico Otieno are strongly against a FIFA ban for Kenya that might result from the appointment of the caretaker committee formed by CS Amina Mohamed to run football affairs. Premier League coach Zico Otieno is saddened that Kenyans are being too casual about the possible FIFA ban.
People who are celebrating that Kenya should be banned, you see, they are not directly involved in football. Look at the coaches, the players, the referees. Nobody is for Kenyan ban. I mean, nobody is for FIFA ban. So I think it's something which should be taken very seriously. Why? Because when the ban comes, our referees are not going to officiate internationally.
I am really perturbed because we have seen previously the government cracking the whip on football, and what has happened, FIFA ban looming, and we have seen it's not the first time that it has happened. This is our job. Football, we have very many stakeholders, but who suffers most is the players. Because right now, if we go through a ban, no player is supposed to be transferred from Kenya. No player can be transferred from another country who is a Kenyan to another country. These are some of the repercussions. We cannot be able to play international games. Gor Mahia is waiting to play a continental match, so is Tusker. They are our representative. We have the women football team that also is on the verge maybe of qualifying again for African Cup of Nations for women. So there is a lot to lose for the real stakeholders.
2015 Africa Boxing Championships lightweight gold medalist Nico Koth and national bantamweight champion Shafi Hassan Bakari stormed into the semi-finals of the Jamal Cup Championships at Nyayo National Stadium. Okoth beat Regan Odindo of Meru when the referee stopped the contest in the third round to save the latter from further punishment. From the experienced Okoth as Bakari picked points victory against Meshach Mbithi of Embu. Before succumbing to Okoth, the inexperienced Odindo gave Okoth anxious moments in the first two rounds of the quarterfinal match hosted on Wednesday night. Other lightweight matches saw George Wainaina, beg your pardon, of the Kenya Police beat Dennis Olie of Kajiado on points. Philip Sabo of Kibra dismissed Ken Onyango of Busia. Francis Riziki of Kenya Prisons overcome Washington Wandera of the Kenya Defense Forces, and Castro Omondi of Siaya lost to Chris Asicho of Mbaraki. And Kenyan Tongil Modo national team selection will take place over the weekend in Mombasa and Nairobi, respectively. Team Jasiri will select players in readiness for the 9th edition of the Mombasa Open Tongil Modo Martial Arts Championship to be held at the Aga Khan Academy Multipurpose Hall in Mombasa from the 11th to the 22nd of December. During the two-day selection process organized by the Kenya Tongil Modo Federation on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st November 2021, participants will be accorded an opportunity to compete and qualify for places in Team Jasiri. In the 2021 championship in Mombasa, 25 nations have confirmed participation after their countries eased the coronavirus travel restrictions. Paraguay, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Brazil, Cyprus, Cote d'Ivoire, Philippines, South Korea are amongst the 25 nations expected for the Mombasa Championship. And athletics stakeholders in Keringet, Nakuru have asked Athletics Kenya to establish mentorship programs involving retired and young athletes. They said such mentorship programs will keep the younger ones on track with their goals and remain active for a long period of time.
Former world champion, I was getting advice from maybe the younger and even those retired athletes. So the most important thing here is to tell athletes to at least to get some advice from maybe their parents and even from their coaches, so that they don't rush to things.
Na program kama ya consultative meetings waweze kupata direct kutoka kwao zile shida ambayo wanapitia, na wakiongea moja kwa moja kwenda hapo mbele watakuwa na njia rahisi vipi ya kuwasaidia kwa njia moja ama nyingine.
Right, and that's how we wrap it up for our viewers on KTN Home, and of course wrapping up the news on KTN News. But I'm getting back with Crossfire at 10 p.m. looking at the One Kenya Alliance and the problems seemingly this particular political formation is facing. I'm speaking to Ayub Savula, who's a Lugari Member of Parliament, and Robert Mbui, who's a Kaviani Member of Parliament, on which way this political formation will choose to go, even as cracks emerge owing to issues around mistrust and competing interests. We'll be back with that conversation. To stay with us, this is Crossfire.
KTN Sports News, brought to you by SportPesa.